we're at the moment of reckoning and reconciliation between people and the living planet.
You know, if you're looking for hope and you're looking for a reason to think that there's a chance that we can do better in the future, then there's no better place to look than in this current generation of young people.
What the Smithsonian-Mason Semester does is it gives them a chance to touch something, to turn theory into practice, to turn interest into a career.
This is a perfect place to learn. This is where science really happens.
When we talk about the urgency of doing something like this, the clock is ticking, and it's quite literally ticking.
Whosever numbers you believe, the extinction rates are alarming. Something like a third of all mammals and amphibians may be facing extinction. We already have dead zones in the oceans, cities where the air is not safe to breathe in the summertime, groundwater that may be irrevocably polluted.
If we're going to curb the crisis that we see in the loss of biodiversity on an international scale, then we need to prepare many more people to look at those challenges from a multidisciplinary perspective. Why come to Front Royal? If students are considering doing a study abroad type program, why come to Front Royal, Virginia? This place is unique in the whole world in terms of a conservation research center.
To be able to go to a place like Front Royal and deal with, actual animals, endangered species, but also have environments there so you can do ecological studies and sort of engage in the wide array of things that are involved in conservation biology. I think it's a made-in-heaven kind of opportunity.
This program definitely gives you a very good idea about the field of conservation. I mean, it gets you everything from sustainable agriculture to climate change to species survival plans to the genetic level to, species monitoring to even like, I want to say, vegetation monitoring.
The students not only work in the labs with researchers, but they also have an opportunity to work with the keepers and learn about their domain and the kind of specialized knowledge that only they possess with respect to the care of these animals. And in fact, that's one of the things that really makes the CRC a magic place.
Here, being in residence, it really gives the opportunity for students to walk outside their door and be personally involved in some of the most effective conservation programs anywhere on the planet. So it's a real opportunity for students to be here and involved on a first-hand basis, and that's just simply not available on any university campus around the country.
I was on duty the night that she gave birth, so but she went off camera for such a long time. We didn't know for about an hour that she had actually given birth. So that's something I've been telling everyone about. It's like, did you see on the news about the clouded leopards? Well, I was there, and I participated in that.
I think my top story was just shadowing the wolves and getting to feed them. Like, that was such a big, wow moment. But just, so the work that we put into the program and the things that we do, it's just, you got to be proud. I've never worked so hard on anything, and the payoff is great. You learn so much.
They would mention how they got to where they are, what they do, And it was really fun because we got to hear about like a nutritionist, we heard an ecologist, a veterinarian, and just like hearing all these people like speak, and a lot of them are like, you know, I was studying this and I did my PhD in this, and like now, you know, after all these years, I'm doing something totally different that I never expected, and I love it.
Well, it's clear to us that that the semester opens a lot of doors. They are snapped up for internships.
I felt very capable to walk into an internship with an international organization, and I had to learn more about the structural organization, but the issues, they were very current and they were very relevant to what we do here.
Going out after this experience, I mean, my brain is churning. I feel like I want to seek out new opportunities because I realize that without that, I can box myself in, and I really want to have the big picture, and I've gotten a lot of that here.
For her, this place is exactly where she needed to be. She's found a place where she can live and study and exude her passion.
It's hard work and it's fun, and you'll love it afterwards, and it's totally worth it.
These students are going to come out of that semester knowing things, not only what to do, but how to do them in a way that they're going to be special. And they're going to be special no matter how they decide to use it.
Students leave this program with a better understanding of where they can make a difference in this world that we live in. Whether they choose to go on into a science profession or a communications profession or a policy profession or a business perception as a businessman or teacher, they come out better able to be active citizens in conservation.
I have been so impressed with the quality of the students that have come through the program and their commitment, their seriousness, and how well they've taken advantage of what we have to offer, that it's just given me tremendous hope.
I want to make a big difference. I know that animals and endangered species need our help. Me and my peers, we're the next generation, or soon we're going to be in charge of all these things, and we need to know how to deal with it and really step up because there's a big crisis.
This is the generation that's actually going to make the difference. You know, as all these problems are sort of breaking like waves crashing on the shore, they're going to be the ones to cope with it and to turn it around.
It's the experience of being here at CRC, the formal structure of the George Mason University is set up to provide very high quality programs. And then the whole network of the Smithsonian facilities, you know, we have 17 museums and research institutes. So it's a whole network that is open to these new experiences, people that come through us. And then, you know, we become part of the global movement to change the world.